Hello everyone, how are you guys? Now you guys have to tell me how am I looking? बताओ कैसी लग रही हूँ मैं? झकास? पटाखा? तीखी मिर्च? लाल मिर्च? अब आप सब लोग बोलोगे कि अगर तुम्हें खुद ही क्वेश्चन करके खुद ही जवाब देना है तो हमसे पूछ ही क्यों रही हो? पॉइंट। पर क्या है ना, हम सबको कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स लेना तो अच्छा लगता है. If somebody appreciates us, we like it. But tell me honestly, हम में से कितने लोग हैं जो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स एक्चुअली देते हैं? वेरी फ्यू. नाउ यू विल से कि यार इन टुडेज डे एंड एज जहाँ हम सब इतनी अपनी लाइफ में बिजी हैं, यू नो इट्स वेरी हार्ड टू कीप अप विद द हैपनिंग्स ऑफ योर ओन लाइफ, लेट अलोन नोटिस समबडी एल्सेस चेंज, ग्रोथ और लुक्स फॉर दैट मैटर. एक्सेप्टेड, फेयर इनफ. बट अगर हम नोटिस करते भी हैं तो क्या हम रियली कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं लोगों को? लाइक सीरियसली. Some of the times we'll be like, okay, I'll do it later. Some of the times we don't do it because we're like, अरे हवा में उड़ने लगेगी, चढ़ जाएगी कुछ ज़्यादा चने के झाड़ पर. Sometimes we don't do it because we are envious of the other person. And sometimes plain simple lazy. चल छोड़ना, कौन करेगा इतना कॉम्प्लीमेंट, तारीफ है, छोड़ना, कोई और कर देगा. बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है ना कि किसी भी टाइप के कंजूस हो, बट कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स पे कंजूसी नहीं करनी चाहिए यार, ना लेने में ना देने में. जब दिल करे, जब नोटिस करो, बोल दो. जस्ट डू इट. नॉट ओनली इट विल मेक द अदर पर्सन फील गुड, बट ट्रस्ट मी, व्हेन यू डू दैट यू विल फील ग्रेट. सो किसी और के लिए नहीं, अपने लिए कर दो. बट लेट्स फेस इट, यू नो सबकी लाइफ के अपने स्यापे हैं, सब अपनी लाइफ में ऑलरेडी काफ़ी ऑक्यूपाइड और बिजी हैं. अब उसमें से अगर कोई भी इस चीज़ को नोटिस ना करे, या मे बी नोटिस करे बट फॉर वट एवर रीजन्स इज नॉट एबल टू कॉम्प्लीमेंट यू, नो वरीज. हैशटैग सेल्फ प्रेज. हम खुद की तारीफ खुद करेंगे. वी विल नॉट वेट फॉर समबडी एल्स टू कॉम्प्लीमेंट अस और एक्नॉलेज आवर अचीवमेंट्स और अप्रिशिएट our hard work, our talents, our skills. Because दुनिया अपनी कंजूसी में या ईगो इश्यूज में आपकी अगर तारीफ नहीं कर रही है तो इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी है कि आप में कोई कमी है. उनके पास टाइम नहीं है यार, आप तो अमेजिंग हो. We are enough to do that. हम है ना, हम खुद की तारीफ करेंगे. So when you're working on yourself so much, like internally, mentally, emotionally, and you start seeing small changes in you and you feel happy about it, you feel great about it, and it'll be nice if somebody notices, especially somebody who matters to you. But then for whatever reason that didn't really happen with me, maybe because they were too tiny for anybody else to notice, or people just didn't have the time, or they were too busy. So I thought, okay, just because nobody noticed my growth, my efforts, does that mean I'll get demotivated? Does that mean I'll stop working on myself? Does that mean I'll stop loving myself or love myself a little lesser? No. After all, it's my journey to self-love. और जब इतना कुछ यहाँ तक मैं पहुँची हूँ खुद के दम पर, then why do I need somebody else to acknowledge or compliment me for that? So remember in episode 4 how I spoke about fears and insecurities, what were the ways that I made myself aware of them, और उनसे हाथ कैसे मिलाया, शेक हैंड कैसे किया. I documented everything. And this is how it helped me. Because now was the time for me to look back. I read those letters. I watched all those videos wherein I spoke to myself about the things that bother me or scare me, make me feel insecure. And then the moment of realization that I have come a long way from what I wrote then, what I told myself then, what I felt in a certain situation then. Remember, I spoke about how I was uncomfortable with getting compliments. And here I am wanting to compliment myself. And I was okay if somebody else also did. So for me, not just this, there were a lot of other things that I saw there is a remarkable change, remarkable growth in me as a person, as a human being. And I also realized that while I'm doing so with myself, I'm also doing the same with the others, as in, I'm not judging them. I am being much kinder to them. I am being much more understanding of them. All of that. And that made me realize, ki, wow, that's amazing. So I started praising myself. So I was like, shabash, just saying, what a journey, what a journey. I mean, there's still some things left, but yeah, even coming this far is commendable. And I kid you not, at that moment of time, while I was praising myself and giving myself a pat on my back, it felt like I'm that parent who was so proud of the child that, oh, my child has, done everything on her own. She's come this far on her own. She's achieved, accomplished all of this on her own. And she's going forward with whatever goals or targets she has set. And she's going to do it no matter what. That was the feeling when even I was praising my own self. I had this feeling that I felt like a parent. And I was so happy and proud of the child that I took care of. The child within me who helped me come this far, be the person that I was somewhere hoping to be, falling in love slowly and gradually with myself. So, this was, I think, as much as I enjoyed this journey, I think this was the moment when I realized that up until now, I liked myself and I knew that I'm transitioning from like to loving myself. But I think this was that moment which made me realize that I've started falling in love with myself. Oh my God. What a lovely feeling. I know you guys will be like, kitni self nahi, self-obsessed. Self-obsessed nahi ho guys, trust me. It feels great जब आपको ये feeling आती है कि यार, you know, there was a time when you didn't like yourself that much. You questioned yourself so much. You were afraid of being yourself so much. And now, devoid of all those fears, all those anxieties, all those questions, you're embracing yourself and realizing that you are falling in love with that person that at one point of time you didn't want to even see, which is your own self. It's a feeling that it can't be matched. I mean, I'm sure there'll be other happy moments in your life, but इस feeling का कोई match नहीं है. So, on this note, I hope you guys are falling in love with yourself. And the ones who are already in love with themselves, I hope you guys are falling in love all the more with yourselves. I wish you guys a fantastic day, a fun week, and a loving weekend. I'll see you guys next Wednesday, 10th April, 5 p.m. Till then, लाल छड़ी मैदान खड़ी क्या खूब लड़ी क्या खूब लड़ी हम दिल से गए हाय मेरी सिंगिंग पे बजाना प्लीज सॉरी थैंक यू बाय